All right, you guys know Will Smith was married before Jada, right?
Right. Did you have a son that's 47 years old?
He did have a son that's 47.
I didn't know he was married until as of recent, within like 5 years.
That's funny, dude.
Because a son came out that was fucking 47 years old.
So he's opening up about his first marriage, right? In 1993, he started a movie called 6 Degrees of Separation. And he says that during that, he had just gotten married to his wife, Sheree, at the time. And they had just had a kid, right, named Trey. And at that point, he was filming this movie with his co-star, Stockard Channing, and he says he fell in love with her.
Ayo. While he was married?
While he was married.
He's a ladies' man, huh?
Totally,
he
bro.
can't keep his fucking mind together. Well, that was 93. He was hella young, right?
That's him in 93 with Stockard Channing.
That looks like Michael Jackson.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe Michael Jackson was going for that look.
Maybe. He's going for a little bit of Stockard Channing look.
Did you ever
Her name is
get worried? Because you know, like Nikki acts and stuff. Like if like she had to book a big role. Because sometimes I get worried for myself. Like let's say I have a super hot co-star, and I fall for her or something.
Because you're a method actor, you have to continuously do the kissing scene.
And you see it all the time, and you gotta practice at home over and over.
Are you saying I gotta fucking start? I gotta leave right now. I gotta go home. I gotta see what she's doing.
Oh, they think I gotta leave just to jerk off.
I gotta go jerk to think about my wife and another man.
Bye, guys.
That's where your head goes.
Did you ever was she ever worried? Or you ever worried?
No,
Gil,
never.
Gil, have you ever had a situation where your co-star was a lover of yours?
No.
Dude, a month after I got married to Nikki, she had to kiss a dude in this movie that I wrote called Funny Story.
Oh yeah, that scene. I was like, how did you deal with that?
I cried on set.
No, you didn't.
And then you asked her for a hug after?
You're a stronger man than me.
No, I sat there like this the whole, because they're actually filming it, right? And I sat there and I went, oh, I can't believe you're doing this to me. How could you do this to me?
Baby.
I took it like a man.
Baby.
Did he tell you now she's taking care of rent?
And then he looked over at me and he's like, no, that's how a real man does it. And I was,
And he's all, meanwhile, he's like, yeah, I just bought Bitcoin, bitch.
I'm making wife-changing money, bitch.
But we see this a lot, right? Like you see Brad Pitt with Jennifer Aniston, and then after Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it was him and Angelina.
The most famous one, I think.
They get so in the character that they just fall for it.
And if you're shooting overseas, you know, you guys are rehearsing lines, you guys might be in the same hotel, you're spending so much intensive time together for like 6 months.
Didn't he also do that with that one chick in Allied?
Oh yeah, the French chick.
The French chick?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it bound to happen? Because like you're playing that role and then you're just in it and you're in love as the character.
Yep.
But then it kind of becomes a piece of who you are. Your body doesn't know that you're just fucking acting, but the hormones and shit are real. And then you fall for them.
That's what he says. He says that he basically, his wife at the time married a guy named Will Smith, but he felt like he was being his character at home even. And so he was like missing Stockard Channing because he was like feeling for her on the set. It's like this weird cross mix of shit.
And then
He was
they had an
young
affair.
too, though, you know?
But I know there's also some scumbag dudes that will use this excuse to be like,
Baby, you don't know. I got a lot of love.
What's in character, babes?
Yeah, that's true.
Babes?
Is it the Performing Arts Center, dude?
Well, wasn't he still in his 20s at this time?
Yeah, he was
93?
really
Yeah.
He's actually still one of the cleaner ones compared to how far he went with his journey at his age and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, yesterday we were talking about Mike Tyson.
wait, what did you guys say?
And we were talking about Brad Pitt yesterday with Mike Tyson's fucking wife, you know what I'm saying? Who was on Fresh Prince. So it's kind of
She
like,
was?
right?
Oh yeah, she was.
So it's kind of like for Will to, I mean, this just sounds like, oh, okay, that makes
Will was
a little
probably
bit sense.
crushing everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
He had everybody on French Prince. He had fucking.
Did he?
Yeah, dude. He had fucking Tyra Banks was on there.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he fucked Tyra Banks?
That's what I'm saying. If anything, maybe he's one of the cleaner ones. Like, this is a confession where he's like, I fell in love with my co-star. It's not like he banged her in the back of the fucking RV.
He probably did though.
He says he banged her in the ass.
That's what it said.
Oh God, there's a video. Play it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, in a weird way. it's
Compared to
like,
Mike Tyson, yes, he's clean. Like,
But even
We're all clean compared to Mike Tyson.
compared to most of them, he's still pretty clean.
even Brad Pitt, right? A lot of people would like be like, oh, I don't watch Brad Pitt's movies anymore because he cheated on Jennifer Aniston, and it's like a whole thing.
I watched a fuck ton of them still.
Not me. That's not me. I love Brad
so
Pitt.
many good movies.
I watched more after.
I think the moral is Don't commit if you want more tit.
Say it one more time.
Very nice.
Don't commit if you want more tit.
Now
Don't
hold your
commit
microphone
if you
up.
want more tit.
Don't commit if you want more tit.
What's up? What up, Joe Jitsukawa?
Good night, Philadelphia!
That's how we really got to do a one-man show. Definitely. Let us all write 5-person writing team for this.
The jokes are gonna be really scattered, but it's gonna be real.
I can't wait for the 50-minute mark when we all look at each other and go, "This was a horrible idea."
You take our names off the posters. Yeah.
Why? This is really like long.
Racist.
Can we bring back the Bart going over the Marvel Cinematic Universe bit?
That was more wholesome. This is just racist and all.
This was a bad call, guys. Why did we get so many cameras for this?
Oh man, all this came out with his new autobiography, right?
So yeah, he has a new book out, and this is part of juicing that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm surprised he didn't cheat more.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Think about Will Smith's juice. Like Will Smith's juice over the last couple of years is Jada cheating on him.
And telling everyone on Facebook about it.
He's a cuck, dude. His public image is a fucking cuck.
But it's probably why it's so successful
That's
too,
true.
though. Like Oprah just fucking gave him like mad props on his book, you know?
When the whole Jada thing happened, was he dating other chicks at the time? Like, I don't understand what the whole thing was. They were open relationship?
No. That's why it was I mean, from what I saw on the
I thought they were open though.
That's what everyone said.
They were like kind of open, but like she had gotten entangled.
Oh, that's
Because it was a notorious open Hollywood relationship, right?
But it was supposed to be no strings attached, but then she felt something? Is that the difference?
More like it was great content for their show.
Yeah, Red Talk killed it with ads.
What is his? Wasn't his the guy she cheated with? Wasn't his name like August or something?
Yeah, August
McGregor.
August McGregor.
August Adid.
Augusta, Alina, something like that.
Do you guys ever wonder what Mike Lowry would think of Will Smith?
No, please tell us what he thinks.
what did Mike Lowry
we need to know.
Well, no, Mike Lowry is Will Smith's character in Bad Boys movies. So, like, wouldn't he think Will Smith's a little bit of a pussy now?
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
You don't think Will Smith was like fucking other chicks during that time?
I think he was for sure.
I bet he was. Dude.
It's hard to resist that kind of pussy, right?
Well, especially for him, he's Will Smith. He's
Coming at you
In the
from all
90s,
angles,
that's
dude.
But I guess the real
Smith
question
today, bro. He's crushing. I'm sure.
But the real question is, how horny is Will Smith? Because I have a few friends who are not horny at all, and there are many women that probably throw themselves at them, but they're just not horny.
Who's not horny?
Undisclosed people, very unhorny.
Bleep it out. Say their name.
Do they tell you how unhorny they are? They confide in you about
call you up, Joe. Dude.
like, yo,
I'm so not horny.
Everyone's hitting me up and trying to fuck me, and I just can't do this.
I'm just not horny enough.
Because I want to fuck you,
Joe,
Joe.
can you sit down and I need to tell you a secret? I'm not really horny at all.
I made that call on my own. I
am
assessed
horny every
their
day.
horny level.
So what are the red flags of your friends where you're like, these fools aren't horny?
Well, one, they obsess over romance, right? So they're more feelies peoples, right? They like committed relationships, so they don't like fucking around, which is good.
You talking about me? I'm not horny.
No, but you're horny. You're a horny bastard. You talk about sex.
Thank you.
I think the final element is they don't talk about sex. They don't get excited when the subject comes around, and they just feel unaffected.
They could be private about it too.
Oh, that's very true.
Could be guilty.
Some people are guilty, yeah.
They have Catholic guilt.
I do have a friend in Asia. We were hanging out, enjoying life, and then he said, "You know what? I think I'm done having sex."
Oh wow.
Yeah, he says, "I'm done."
Was he like 93 or?
He says, "I got it out of my system." No, and we were in our early 20s. He says, "I got it out of my system."
You still talk to him now?
No.
I call
But he
it
says-
bluff.
After that, I was like, "Fuck this guy."
I think he has soft hands is what happens.
He says, "I'm done," and he goes, "And I'm ready to settle down." I'm like, "Dude, we're like 23."
He's probably murdering people today.
He just says he's uninterested.
Probably want to have sex even after you get married.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You
like,
mean like just fucking lots of chicks every day?
Yeah, that's different.
I think, yeah, like a heavy libido is what I'm saying. Is different from like, what if Will Smith, he does fuck, maybe he fucks around, but maybe it's like really, really small compared to like, I don't know, like someone like Dennis Rodman. I think he's fucking like,
Everyone.
yeah, everybody.
Men, women,
Every
animals.
today, huh?
He'll fuck a bush if he wants, you know, that's what I'm saying. Is like,
George W. Yeah.
yeah, there's George W. Bush.
I just
He'll
googled.
fuck a bush.
I just
George
Googled.
W. Bush.
I just googled does Will Smith fuck, and it says it talks about how he and Jada fuck other people even though they're married.
Yeah, it's open, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I don't understand the whole entanglement thing. Why he was so offended by that.
That's why that's what I'm saying. Was he offended?
But he was like, she was like, we had an entanglement. He's like, oh, that's what you call it. So I'm like, aren't you guys in an open relationship?
That is a funny ass word.
Yeah, entanglement is wild, bro. Just say I was in a relationship with another guy.
Or is it
Right?
just like another episode in the show to make it a really good show?
No way, dude.
mean?
That's real. They had a real conversation. There's no way it was produced.
This guy's fucking sure. I cannot.
Could you have?
I am a fan of Will Smith, and when I watched it or had seen it and stuff like that, I was like, dude, this like sucks for Will. So they did a great job of whatever the fucking storytelling, but it didn't make me like lose any like love for him as a person. It made me admire him.
You actually
more.
got way more points.
That's what I'm
what it
saying. He
was?
won in that situation.
That episode with Jada Pinkett Smith was the same level of Will Smith when he found out his dad never came back, and he was like shitting on his dad the whole time.
Won't he love me, man? To Uncle
yeah,
Phil, that one.
Exactly.
God damn, that made me.
Same level, bro.
Well,
Same
the
level.
Red Table one didn't make me cry. That's for sure.
I cried.
You cried listening to what?
Cry for a
the video,
bajillionaire?
Yeah, dude, I cried for him. He was crying. I felt bad for him.
Why was he crying? Because his wife's fucking other dudes?
A guy named August.
I was laughing at him, dude.
Oh shit.
I was like, look at this bitch. Can't even fucking hold down his own marriage.
I don't think he was
Punk ass bitch.
Dude, Mike Lowry would shrug.
Ass
That's all I'm
Yes,
gonna say.
bitch.
Hear that, Will Smith? Joe thinks you're a punk ass.
Stephen Hiller would fucking shrug like he'd be like, nah, dude.
Just kidding. He's way more successul than I am.
We're big fans. We're big fans.
No, dude, I give him props. I give him props.
Could you be in an open relationship?
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no.
I can't do that.
Bart?
Probably not now. Maybe later on. We've talked about it.
I can. You didn't ask me.
Well, I know you can.
What about you, Steve?
Joe's like, I would let a monkey eat my butt. I'm like, yeah.
Like, we know. We know.
Talking about open relationship. No, monkey in my butt. Monkey in my butt. No, we're asking, would you be? Monkey, I say monkey in my butt.
Steve, would you be able to?
Never. Fuck no. I could never.
Oh no. She can't fuck no other guys. Fuck no, girl.
Eat all the monkey butt you want.
Everything else but men.
Monkey butt.
No men allowed.
Monkey
Monkey
butts only.
Oh, we good.